And it's pretty beautiful to see what's going on with Litecoin right now. I know a lot of people who follow this channel are fans of Litecoin, and it's always great to see this sort of breakout time in the cryptocurrency space. In particular, we're seeing Litecoin sort of leading the charge among the top gainers for the day. So I think that it's an appropriate time to sort of look at the space, and pretty much every crypto in the green right now. So a lot of winners taking home the prize today. Of course, this one excluded, but hey, we can't have every crypto in the green, but still, I mean, this is pretty exciting times for the cryptocurrency space. Sort of things starting to look almost like they being at 3,645. So I think it's important to start off, with some of these interesting articles. Litecoin sparks huge crypto rally. Bitcoin subsequently smashing through the 3,700, but now, of course, we've seen it return back. Of course, the correction taking place. But still, these sort of movements, price movements, always good to see, sort of re-energizing the cryptocurrency space. Then of course I think that this is definitely good. I'm not going to this person asking, is the market going to pump now? I would say that time will certainly tell, but I don't think that the pump is here yet. I think this is an interesting indication of what we can expect in 2019. Certainly this being Q1 2019. I think that we're still in that space of time where crypto is just sort of working and struggling to get back to where it was. But I think that over time, crypto will have its renewed reputation in the public consciousness, especially now. We're seeing celebrities like Logan Paul and all these different celebrities definitely hopping on board the bandwagon of cryptocurrency, which brings the space to an entirely much more broader audience, which is also something that goes a long way in terms of developing, and of course, so in the span of roughly 11 hours, the cryptocurrency market added 11 billion in value, reaching its highest level since early January. At the time of writing, the combined crypto market cap was worth 121.3, and it has peaked north of 122. Of course, a little bit of an old article now, with the market cap has pretty much settled down at that 121 area, which of course now definitely no complaints there. I think that any movement is good movement, especially any movement up. So when we're talking about what we can expect to see from Litecoin, I think Owen Wilson says it the best. His trademark "wow." I always find that funny. When the bulls are out, the memes start pouring in. And of course, now I think cryptocurrency, it's starting to look a lot similar to how people were treating it back in the good old days of early 2018, of course, when top crypto gainers as Bitcoin breaks 3,400, and of course this article I think is worth checking out as well. That press time, Bitcoin is up 0.75% in one day, trading around 3,462 according to CoinMarketCap. Looking at its weekly chart, the current price is just over 0.5% lower than 3,484. Top altcoin Ripple XRP gained over 2% in value in 24 hours of press time and is currently trading at $20.99. Ethereum, blah blah blah. We want to talk about Litecoin. So among the top 20 cryptocurrencies, Litecoin is expecting the most notable growth, up nearly 17%. Litecoin has taken EOS's place as the fourth cryptocurrency. And of course, congratulations to Litecoin on doing that. I think it's cool to see Litecoin gaining that ground. Certainly something to be said in that regard. And I think this is a interesting indication of what we can expect to see. I think the people's choice, the people have spoken when it comes to Litecoin, in terms of getting around those fees, in terms of getting around a lot of those different barriers of Bitcoin. I think that Litecoin certainly does have that bit of potential in the works, which we can expect to see really making a difference. The bulk of the rally occurred over a 2-hour stretch. Midday, as Bitcoin, the major altcoins, captured higher. Bitcoin's peak north of 3,700 on most major exchanges. And of course, Litecoin, like Bitcoin, Litecoin has entered overbought territory as a result of the latest advance. I think that's what we're witnessing now, in terms of the recent pullback. But still, I mean, overbought is good for me. I'm happy. And of course, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who are taking profits, respectively. Which of course, why wouldn't you at this point? Me personally, I'm not personally too greedy. I'm happy to just see any sort of gains, but I think Litecoin, the value is destined to probably stick around at that $40, $39 range, which still is not too shabby. Always nice to see that bit of attention going Litecoin's way. Now, of course, you have to remember, when Litecoin and Bitcoin, all these things were at their all-time highs, Litecoin was around $400, I believe, at its peak. So, there is a significant likelihood that we could return there, obviously not in a timely manner when we're talking long stretch of time. So, we are at 3,600 now. 3,600, and yeah, I guess I'm just looking at coin market cap. They're a little behind. But hey, don't forget to smash the like button. Yeah, thanks, quantum resonance frequencies. Smash that like button, everybody. But yeah, so when it comes down to it, Advisor Share launches Sabretooth ETF for blockchain tech and cloud computing. This is big. Per the press release, the trade of Advisor Shares Sabretooth ETF has been scheduled to begin on February 7th and will commence on the American Stock Exchange, NASDAQ. And of course, this is all coming at an interesting time. It's it's interesting to see how the stock market. There's been a lot of talk lately, which I think the stock market dip and all these different things. After climbing to start 2019, the stock market comeback is on hold, which is I think something that's also been playing into the hands of cryptocurrencies' favor. We've been seeing crypto getting that sort of attention that it deserves, which goes a long way in terms of these different developments, and giving the attention, pointing the people's the herd in the respective positions. But definitely Litecoin, the winner of the day. Back is our moonshot bet on Bitcoin and crypto, says ICE CEO Jeff Sprecher. And we've talked about this before as well. The founder, chairman, and CEO of the Litter Contentional Exchange, Jeff Sprecher, said that Beckett is a bit of a moonshot bet for them, while reporting a record breaking 1.3 billion in consolidated fourth quarter net revenues, according to Daily Hodl, the parent company, is upcoming cryptocurrency trading platform Backit, reporting a record-breaking 1.3 billion in considered fourth quarter net revenues, up 14% over year. So, I mean, whether or not people are giving cryptocurrency its due, or whether or not people have to remain critical. I mean, obviously, we're not out of the woods yet. I mean, we're still basically just retracing our steps. I mean, the market has been, slightly always been steadily moving, in that downward trend. So, I mean, I would expect, more corrections to come before, the big adoption, all these things. Obviously, remember, to do your research, but still, I mean, it's always nice to see, these sort of things. SEC commissioner says Bitcoin ETF will be approved eventually. So, in the light of all these different news events, it's always interesting to see how, there's never a dull day in the world of cryptocurrency. But of course, remember, this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Make sure that you guys, do your own research. Obviously, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Always interested in hearing your opinions. So if you guys want, definitely reach out to us on Twitter. But yeah, I mean, still a very interesting day, some significant gains. Now it's interesting to see Litecoin, getting attention where attention is due. And I'm definitely excited to see where this is going to take us in the near future. So, 1% Bitcoin, 99% cash portfolio, outperforming gold, bonds, S&P 500. Definitely interesting things happening in the news. Analysis, who was behind bearish Bitcoin note now predicts a comeback. So I think this could be an interesting, when we look at Q1 of 2019, it's definitely setting the trend for what we're going to expect to see as far as the media interpretation of cryptocurrency, moving forward. But I think 2019 could still be the year. I mean, it's still early in the year, and I remain an optimistic perspective when it comes to these things. But, that's just my opinion, of course, remember. So, all that being said, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this live stream, and, we'll be posting a more official video, right now. We're actually going to be posting a video which will contain a more in-depth analysis, intrinsically, when it comes to these different, cryptos and how they've been performing. But overall, I mean, this is a big start. I mean, we've made a lot of progress today. I'm happy that we've been able to give this attention to the space. Digibyte is classified as sleeping giant considering how powerful it is regarding technical functions. It has a significant edge over the king of cryptocurrency. And I think that this was certainly something that played to Litecoin's favor. A lot of people probably using Coinbase to buy it. I think that that's also an indication that we might be seeing new people coming into the space. But of course, that's just my own hearsay. But still, it's interesting to see these developments happening right before our eyes. After climbing to start 2019, the stock market come back on hold, however. So, and I think that when we talk about all these different things that have been happening in multiple sectors, I mean, we have to give cryptocurrency a realistic perspective that it's going to take a few push and pulls before these things actually finally get going. But I'm happy to use this time to be filling my bags. I'm certainly excited, and I'm happy to see the community's response at this time. But yeah, so all that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.